And now, to honor America, the Grizzlies ask you to rise, if you're able, and to remove your caps for the Star Spangled Banner. Tonight, the colors are being presented by the Illinois State Police Honor Guard. Performing tonight's national anthem is retired Illinois State Police Sergeant and EMT, currently with Holiday Shores Fire Department, Patty McDaniel.
Lovely rendition of our national anthem. We're ready for our first pitch here at Arsenal BG Ballpark in Sauget, Illinois. Just another beautiful day for some Florence Y'alls baseball. The Y'alls open up a 3-game series against the Gateway Grizzlies. Florence 18-12 against the Grizzlies 17-13. A couple of the top teams in the Frontier League going at it tonight, opening up a 3-game series on the weekend set. Florence fresh off a sweep of the New Jersey Jackals, winning yesterday 13-12. Their second sweep of the season. Technically their longest win streak as well, just 3. Florence hasn't gone over the 3-game win streak yet. 6 games above 500. Florence in the Kentucky red jerseys, gray pants. The red caps. The Grizzlies in the all-white unis with the navy blue caps.
Thank you to Patty McDaniel for that Star Spangled Banner.
Red pants as well.
Now, Grizzly fans, before we get this game underway,
Just another beautiful day for some Florence Y'alls baseball, and it's always a good day. You are above 500. Florence, 6 games above 500. Again, for the first time in quite some time. Jackson Tucker, Tyler Shahefeld, and Hank Zeisser will lead things off for the Y'alls against their former buddy, Ty Good. The former Florence Y'all in 2024 and 2025 has had a remarkable season with the Gateway Grizzlies. Interesting, with a 3-0 record and a 2.89 ERA across 7 appearances, 4 starts for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies hold an all-time record of 1,150, 1,133. All-time record against Florence, they're 47-46 at Florence, 54-39 here at Gateway. Florence hoping to tip those tides. The Y'alls last year were 5-4 against the Grizzlies. Winning record, no, it's a rare to have a winning record against any team. The Frontier League last year for Florence. Split against Evansville, had a winning record against Gateway. Schaumburg in their conference, and then the only other two were Waterview and Brockton and Eastern Side. Hopefully they can keep up those winning ways. Just 9 games against the Grizzlies last year. Ty Good on the mound for Gateway his last time out. 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, and 9 Ks against Mississippi. Before that, it was 5 against Joliet, 6 hits, 3 earned runs. He's given up 3 earned runs in his last 3 starts. 5 walks his last 2 starts ago against Joliet. Just 3 Ks. So he picked it up in the strikeouts department last time against Mississippi. This is his highest strikeout total on the season. Comes in today with a 2.89 ERA. Start of the year, the bullpen had an inning, 2 innings, 3 innings, and 4 innings. Is when he made his first start. Quickly went up to 7, 5, and 6 his last 3 times out. Florence hoping they can bring Ty Good here at Arsenal BG ballpark. I'm sure Ty Good had this one circled on his schedule, facing his former ball club. Florence has played one of their former pitchers just once this season. It was Ross Thompson, and the Y'alls were able to hand Thompson his first defeat. Let's see if they can do it here to Ty Good. Similar numbers, Thompson and Ty Good. They're both 3-0 and 3 with sub-3 ERAs. Jackson Tucker, the hero from last night, will lead things off. The righty Good from the stretch. First pitch. Missing at the top of the zone where you're underway. 89-mile-per-hour fastball. Sunny skies. Just a few clouds in sight. In beautiful Sauget, Illinois. Wind blowing out towards right center field. Currently 82 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0. Missing downstairs. 90 miles per hour. 21-27 on the spin rate. Feels like 85 degrees. Not high winds, but it is blowing that flag out towards right center field. 2-0. Tucker ropes it out towards left field. Sanford coming in and bounces in front of him for a leadoff single. Jackson Tucker continues to hit. Obviously the hero from last night with a walk-off home run, but it was his 7th, 8th, and 9th innings for Tucker where, he started off 0-3 on the day and then just turned it up in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. An RBI single, then an RBI double, and obviously the walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th. Certainly was a big-time part of that Florence comeback, down 10 runs against the Jackals. Brings up Tyler Schoenfeld, the runner on first and nobody out. First pitch misses inside, goes all the way to the backstop. Tucker with a free express pass over towards second. Be a wild pitch, 1-0 count. Dimensions here at Arsenal BG ballpark. It's 315 down the left field line, although it is a pretty high fence. Think about, double Florence fence. That's how high it is over in left and center field. Center field, I would assume the same as Florence, 395, about 400 feet, straightaway center field. Then down the right field line, it does come in beneath 300. It's a very short right field fence. Home runs that end up in that grassy area, kind of called as Grizz bombs, where they're not a home run in any other ballpark. So the ball does fly here in Sauget, Illinois. Runner on second, nobody out. The 1-0, Schoenfeld shows bunt, pulls back. It's in there for a strike at 91. Working on the first base side of the rubber from the stretch. The pink cleats Ty Good takes a look at second. The 1-1 missing inside to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld had himself a very good series. Schoenfeld, 6 for 12, 4 RBIs, 7 runs scored, and 5 walks against New Jersey. A lot of people had good series against the Jackals. There's a lot of offense in that series. 2-1 for the stretch, shows bunt, pulls back, and this is upstairs. A 3-1 favorable count for Schoenfeld. Florence trying to get their leadoff runners aboard. Obviously, speed already on base with Tucker. Adding Shaney Feld would put the two fastest players in the Florence Yalls on base. 3-1 in there for a strike at 89. For Ty Good, it's a four-seam fastball, curveball, slider, changeup arsenal. His curveball is a pretty looping curve. Definitely decent velo change. That was fouled away. Count stays full. All fastballs here out the gate from Ty Good. Here's the payoff pitch. Curveball misses inside. It's a walk time with Shaney Felt. First two runners aboard for Florence. First and second. Nobody out for the captain, Hank Zeisler. Zeisler 7 for 14 with 3 RBIs, 6 runs, 2 walks, and a K against New Jersey. Zeisler currently sits 5 RBIs away from tying the franchise record for Florence. Maybe he can get in the series. It's in there for a strike on the first pitch fastball, 91. Zeisler hits today. 391, 29 RBIs, and 4 home runs. The captain of the Yalls, 0-1, sitting downstairs. The Frontier League MVP runner-up last year, having a incredible season this year. Not the Frontier League MVP, certainly in the conversation. Of course, it's early. Him, Michael Sando, and Felix Stevens all up there. Top of the leaderboard. He ropes that one out towards right field. Castillo comes in. It bounces in front of him for a base hit. They're going to give a stop sign to Jackson Tucker. That'll load the bases on a single from Hank Zeisler. Bases loaded, nobody out. Florence being cautious with nobody out. Holding Jackson Tucker, I think. It was later in the game. Full send on Tucker there, but with Brendan Bobo coming up to the plate, might as well not risk it. So now the bases juice, nobody out for the Yalls leader in RBIs this season, Bobo. He's got 35. That ranks second in the Frontier League behind Kyle Crowell of Quebec. Swing and miss out in front of the off-speed. Was that 81 mile per hour? Look at the slider. 2082 on the spin rate. I don't think that was the curve. Didn't look as looping as it has in years past. 0-1 the count. Straight up defense for the Grizzlies. 0-1, swing and a miss out in front of the off-speed again. Out of everyone, Bobo was just 3 for 13 and 2 RBIs. 3 runs scored, 2 walks, and 3 Ks. Still a good series. The 0-2 swing and a miss. It's 3 curveballs there. Brendan Bobo goes fishing. I know that. Tying good. Puts away Brendan Bobo. Now it's up to Zade Richardson. Richardson hitting .301 with 15 RBIs, 3 home runs. Richardson just the one start against New Jersey, 1 for 3 with 3 RBIs. Walking a sacrifice fly, fouls that one away. Went back to the off-speed there. It's been 4 curves in a row from Ty Good. All 4 of them drawing swings from Florence. 0-1, fastball misses upstairs. 91, top of the zone. 2100 spin rate. Florence with the bases loaded, 1 away. Put a strike first here at the top of the first. 1-1. Punches it down the right field line. Castillo is chasing and drops it fair territory into the corner. Tucker comes in to score. They're going to wave around Shaneyfeld. It's a two-run single for Zade Richardson. Florence strikes first. It's 2-0. Nice piece there from Zade Richardson. That's his 5th RBI last 2 games. Continues to produce for Florence right in the middle of the order. Slicer all the way over to third, so runners split the corners now for Milo Rushford. That one just 74 off the bat, able to punch an off-speed opposite field. Really good piece of hitting from Richardson. Lefty Rushford. First pitch misses upstairs. Florence on top 2-0, the top of 1. Here's the 1-0, missing inside. Still 1 away. Shortstop shaded up the middle for a double play. 2-0 to Rushford, missing outside. 3-0. Rushford entering today with a .485 average, 13 RBIs already, and a short stint for the former Kansas City Royal farmhand. 3-0 the count. Goods pitch, in there for a strike, 89 miles per hour. Slowed it down a little bit, dotted up on the outer half. 3-1. Off speed, missing inside. It would be the second walk of the inning from Ty Good. Reloads the bases for Florence, and Garrett Broussard will dig in. Ty Good has allowed 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Those are the only times he's allowed runs this season. And 7 outings for Good, 4 starts. Just had the 3 earned runs in the last 3 starts, 9 total on the season. Florence only with 2 in the first. Fastball misses upstairs to Garrett Broussard. Broussard, I don't know if I got more excited for Broussard's home run in the 8th or Tucker's in the 9th. But Broussard's in the 8th was also incredible because they had erased the 10-run deficit. Florence had completed the comeback. The 1-0 in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. They're going to call a balk on Ty Good. That will bring in a run now, a 3-0 ball game. That was called by the home plate umpire and third base umpire, so they both caught onto it. Moves runners second and third now. Richardson over at third, Rushford at second. Florence on top 3-0, still with 1 away. 1-1-2 Broussard, swinging a nice blows it by at 90 at the top of the zone. Still worked the first base side of the rubber. Good from the stretch. The 1-2. Off speed misses outside. Good take there from Broussard. Broussard did finish yesterday. 2 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs. 2 runs scored, a walk and a K. In the series, he was 6 for 15 with 5 RBIs, 5 runs scored. And obviously his 3rd home run on the season. Stretch the 2-2, fouls it away. Yells on top, 3-0, looking for more. Runners second and third. 1 away. Here's the 2-2, fouls it away again. It's a great ballpark here in Sauget, Illinois. Featuring stadium seats on the bottom wear, and then they do have some bleachers down the first base line. Fun activities on the concourse tonight. Obviously famous for their donut burger. Talk more about that. 2-2. Broussard skies it out towards right field. Castillo working in the gap. There's plenty of room, makes the grab. Tagging from third is Zade Richardson. Won't draw throw. A sacrifice fly for Garrett Broussard. Florence tacks on another. It's 4-0 Yells. Here in the first. Nothing flashy. Garrett Broussard gets the job done. A sacrifice fly. The fielder has been seeing a lot of action early in Castillo. Brings up Dylan Baker. Rushford stays put at second. Now 2 away.
Baker at 247, 2 home runs and 13 batted in. Righty matchup.
First pitch to Baker. Fastball in there. Outer half. So it was a walk, or it was a single from Jackson Tucker. A walk to Tyler Shane. He felt a single from Hangzai, so that loaded the bases. It was 3 strikes to Brendan Boba. Put him down. Then Zade Richardson brings home 2 on a 2-run single. Swinging it was there. 0-2 the count. A balk brought in Hank Zeisler. And the sacrifice fly brings in Zade Richardson. 0-2 the count. Good living on the outside here against Baker. That's where hitters have been attacking. Shortstop for Florence. I'm sorry, pitchers have been attacking. Shortstop for Florence. 0-2. Off-speed punch to the foul.
Baker hit 237 in 30 games played after finishing up his college career with the Red Hawks in back.
Runner on second, 2 away. Good, the 0-2. Fastball missing outside, and Baker's able to lay off. Does not go around on the check swing. 92 miles per hour. Now a 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch, check swing, goes all the way around, not able to lay off the off speed. Puts him down on strikes. Tyngden picks up 2 Ks in the inning, but 4 runs come across for Florence. They take a 4-0 lead to the bottom of the first. Seven Webster out of the mound when we return on the Front 2 League Network powered by HDN.
It had to be odd. Home plate and third base were both at the same time. And that tells me he did it, but I didn't see him.
No, did you see the ball? Did you see the ball?
I did not.
No one in the press box.
The home plate umpire called it, so.
Yeah.
Both the third base and home plate both called it at
Yeah.
the same time. So I assumed it was pretty odd.
That would make me feel a little bit better. If it was just one calling it, inserting himself in the game, you don't see many balks in pro baseball.
Bottom half of the first always brought to you by Heritage Bank. At Heritage Bank, we believe your money should work as hard as you do. Proudly local, fiercely dependable. That's the Heritage difference. Visit heritagebank.com or stop by a branch near you today. Evan Webster on the mound for Florence. Webster, 5-1 record, a 2.67 ERA. That one misses outside on the curveball. Facing Victor Castillo, lefty, followed by lefty Sawyer Smith and Dale Thomas, the first 3 to face the southpaw for Florence. The 1-0 in there for a strike. Webster was dominant his last time out. Went 5 2/3 innings before that game was shortened by the rain. Allowed just 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. They can play right back to him. Run it on over to first and give an underhand toss to Zeisler for out number 1. 1-3 put away. A nice PFP from Evan Webster. Let's take a look at the defense for the Yalls. Milo Rushford in left field. Tucker in center. Bobo in right. Broussard over at third. Shortstop is Baker. Second base, Shaney Felt. Zeisler at first. And Harbison doing the catching. Brings up Sawyer Smith in there for a strike. 87 bottom of the zone. Was asking Webster, about his usage on his knuckleball. 0-1. Missing outside. The 1-1 fouls it away.
This guy's just Louisville. Looks like he's on baseball for a very young. Ty is just nowhere near.
Last year, 7-4 record, 4.22 ERA, very impressive on a struggling Florence team.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Slider misses outside.
Not a good matchup once again for Gateway.
2-2. Hard hit into left field for a base hit. Sawyer Smith gets the Grizzlies on the board, their first base runner.
Third baseman, number 15, Dale Thomas.
Brings up Dale Thomas. We've seen before, if you've been paying attention to Florence baseball over the years, Thomas, returner for the Gateway Grizzlies. Webster, middle of the rubber. Runner takes off. That one misses downstairs. Stolen base for Sawyer Smith without a throw. One away with a runner in scoring position now for Gateway. The 2-0. Sing inside. The count. Webster not a guy that walks a lot. One away with a runner on second. The 3-0 pitch fires it in there for a strike, 3-1. Skies that one down the right field line. Bobo is heading over towards the wall, and he can't get there. One hops in front of him. On the way to second is Thomas. They're going to wave around Sawyer Smith. Throw comes to the plate. It's upstairs. That'll move Thomas over to third. Now Webster's throw all over the place, and that goes into left field. A Little League home run. Oh, my. That makes this a 4-2 ball game. Really poor defensive effort from Florence. RBI double. Maybe even 2 errors. Error by the cutoff coming in, and then an error by Webster. Moved him to the plate.
Now back. First baseman number 7, Bryson Horn.
This is the way now a 4-2 ball game. It's like they already feel a little less comfortable. I've seen some
poor plays by Florence, just, you know, in a matter of seconds. That one, triple play. I believe they have had another Little League home run hit on them. Just, it's like for 30 seconds, they just stop thinking about baseball and just have some wild plays. Base hit up the middle. Last three have reached base. Both base hits brings Jose Alvarez. Again, this is the bottom of the barrel offense in the Frontier League. First pitch to Alvarez, fouls it away.
Alvarez just keeps on hitting. He had 5 hits in the Schaumburg series. He had 5 hits the series before against Mississippi. 324 with 9 runs batted in this year. 4-2 now.
Webster with a runner on first and one away.
Zeisler holding Horn first. At first.
Swing and a miss out in front of the off speed.
Both teams with 3 hits and one long first inning.
0-2 the count.
Webster gets his sign. And the 0-2 pitch.
0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Broussard gloves it. Toss to second for one. Relay over to first. Not in time. Couldn't go around the horn. Florence just gets the fielder's choice. 5-4.
On Horn at second for the second out.
And Alvarez will swap places with Horn over at first.
Left fielder number 6, Mitchell Sanford.
Tying run still in play. Here's Mitchell Sanford, who hopefully got something started yesterday, going 2-4 with a triple and RBI single. Lefty on lefty. Here's a pitch. Fastball
First pitch fouled away to Mitchell Sanford.
Struggle against left-handed pitching all year. It's encouraging, in fact, that he got the triple in his final at bat yesterday off of a left-handed reliever in Caleb Rydell. Alvarez a short lead at first. Webster's 0-1.
0-1. Dots of the outer half.
He got started with a ground ball to the mound, and then Smith singled and stole second, and a double by Thomas down the right field line. That scored Smith. He went to third on the throw home, and a late home line error by Webster.
Off speed misses outside of the 0-2. Now a 1-2 count. Runner on first and 2 away. Florence on top 4-2. Here at the bottom of the first inning.
Minimized the effort to keep his team in front. Here's the Southpaws 1-2.
Runner takes off the 1-2. Misses outside. Throw down to second from Harbison. Is not in time. Stolen base for Jose Alvarez. Puts himself in a scoring position.
Because of the speed and athleticism, Jose Alvarez can catch it. You go from the inning double play to a runner on second.
2-2. Swing and a miss, top of the zone. Webster takes up his first strikeout. 2 runs come across for Gateway. And to the top of 2. We return to the Frontier League Network.
To celebrate our first responders. Please join us in recognizing the dedicated men and women who answer the call when our community needs them the most. Whether serving as police officers, firefighters, paramedics, EMT, dispatchers, or other emergency personnel, these everyday heroes put their lives on the line to protect and serve others. Their courage and commitment help keep our families, neighborhoods, and communities safe each and every day. If you are a first responder or a family member of one, please stand and be recognized. And let's show our appreciation with a well-deserved round of applause for all our first responders here tonight. Thank you for your dedication.
Every single American who stopped there, guys. Yeah, that was sweet. That's what I was just saying. You ever see that? You know how that looks like?
I didn't
Give him a song.
To the bottom of the first game, he was down 4 and needed Stark and also 2 runs get on board and a couple of hits in there. And that deficit is sliced in half as well. Second to Yalls.
Hey, what do you need?
Wanted to do up in the order. Hardison, Tucker, Shaney, Florence, doing good.
I was just throwing something away. I'm good. All right.
This is the kind of game that Florence has played all year, particularly at home. Stop
That's a
out.
pitch bar.
Big rallies. 1-2-1.
Top half of the second inning always brings us our umpire intro. Brought to you by Pella Window and Door. Looking for a clear view of every call? Pella Window and Door, bringing you replay worthy clarity and craftsmanship you can count on. Pella Window and Door is so good, even the ump won't miss a thing. Same crew that we actually had back in Florence for this one. It'll be Caleb Groom, the crew chief behind home plate. Down the first baseline, Jordan Alfonso. Down the third baseline, Dylan Polson. Dylan Polson was the one that ejected Toby Hall back on Tuesday's game against the Jackals. And then Groom and Alfonso are the ones with very tight zones. We'll say not as tight as you saw at Thomas More Stadium through the first inning here today. First pitch to Kyle Harbison in there for a strike. 90 miles per hour from Ty Good. Back out after facing the first 8 for Florence in the first inning. Florence on top 4-2. 3 hits apiece for both ball clubs. 0-1. Check swing. And he goes all the way around 0-2. Harbison had a very good series against New Jersey. Harbison went 7 for 13. A home run, 8 RBIs, 7 runs scored, and a walk. 0-2. Called, strike 3. Fastball lower inside. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. That's the third game from Ty Good. Back up to the top of the order, Jackson Tucker.
55, Jackson Tucker.
Jackson Tucker, 0-for-1 with a single lead off the game, and eventually struck 2 hit by Richardson.
Tucker with a single into left field his last time up. Off speed in there for a strike on the outer half. Now Ty Good starting to settle in here, dialing up the strike zone. Florence really some poor defense in the bottom of the first. Little league home run. And technically it could have been 2 errors. They only gave 1. It was to Evan Webster. 0-1. Missing downstairs. The 1-1 count.
Tucker, from Staten Island, New York, he's just out of St. John's.
Both the runs still end up earned against Evan Webster.
One that we just talked about. 1-1 pitch.
1-1. Fouls it away. 1-2 the count. Florence has been playing some very long games. That was a long first inning. Gateway getting an immediate look at the Florence experience. This is how some of these games might go.
Best basketball conference in the country.
It simply has just been amazing to me what has been going on in this season.
New pitcher just signed today by Florence.
I'll take it. 6 games above 500. I can't hear you complain. 1-2. Missing downstairs.
Tucker played the draft league last year with Trenton
Grant, what do you think's more
in 267 there. He's been great for Florence so far this year. Played his entire college career in Queens.
Here's the 2-2. Ground ball. Over towards the second baseman. Toss it on to first is in time. Morgan fielded that cleanly. 4-3 on the put away. Bring up Tyler Schiefeld. Walking run scored his last time up.
I'd rather watch college basketball than professional basketball.
Again, I'll tell the story. My pro baseball announcing career probably doesn't start on, if not more, Seton Hall's run to the U.S. Championship in 2011.
Gateway 17-13 entering today. Florence 18-12. Gateway first in the Midwest Conference Central Division. I'm sorry, West Division. Florence third in the Midwest Conference Central Division.
Seton Hall,
First pitch in there for a strike to Shane Fell.
Georgetown in the final weekend.
Tiger trying to go 1-2-3 in the second. Former Florence Young against his last ball club. He's fouled away 0-2. but it certainly looked better in the second inning. And 2 walks in the first, 3 hits. Florence able to push 4 across, including a balk as well, and brought home 1.
That UConn team, by the way, loaded with Major League talent, most notably George Springer, the East Player of the Year. It'll be an 0-2 to Shadeyfeld and the pitch.
0-2, missing upstairs. 94. There for the Tigers.
Was their ace. He would go on to a pretty productive career, most notably with the Red Sox. There were more guys on that team that ended up making the major.
1-2 count to away. The base is empty. Top of 2. 1-2. Curveball.
Throws high and away. Howard thought he had strike 3, tried to get
Top of the zone. What was in there?
Team Borgo strike zone.
There's more of that tight strike zone we were just talking about.
Good come set once again, base is empty.
I'll take it. Here's the 2-2. Missing outside of full count.
Also on that team, I believe Scott Oberg was still there at that time. And a couple of guys making all the way up to the high reaches of the affiliated
One of my favorite things about Gateway is fans being able to go out into that grassy area in right field. Swing and a miss, top of the zone. 4 Ks on the day for Ty Good. Sits down the Y'alls in order. We head to the bottom of 2 under your turn on the Frontier League Network, powered by HTM.
Hey, Grizzly fans, we've been informed $170 in our 50-50 raffle presented by the Rex Preview Heights. Purchase a ticket behind section
Bottom of the second. It's 4-2 on our Thomas More scoreboard. Always a scoreboard partner, Thomas More University. There you'll be able to take your life and your career as far as you want it to go. Apply or donate today at thomasmore.edu. Evan Webster back out for another inning. 7-8-9 for Gateway. Webster hit around a little bit in the first inning. 3 hits, 2 runs come across. Both of them earned, even though one of them was a Little League home run featuring what could have been called 2 errors. They only ended up giving him the 1, and a single technically would have brought him home anyway. So that makes that run earned. And one missing outside, 2-0 the count. No walks in the inning from Webster. Did throw a decent amount of pitches. 2-0, missing upstairs. It's been 14 strikes to 11 balls for Webster. Could be part of the tight zone, could be some early struggles. It's the 3-0 in there for a strike, 3-1. Gavin Baldwin entering today with about 25 average, just 1 RBI. He was the replacement for Mark Schallenberger. 3-1, missing downstairs. Leadoff walk. Webster's first free bat.
Brought to you by Nexus Health. Come down to your Nexus Health facility. Explore new frontiers.
Runner aboard over at first.
Now batting center fielder number 5, Cole Brandon.
Brandon.
Lefty Cole Brandon shows a bunt, gets it down the third base line and foul. Cole Brandon, a tenured member of the Frontier. He spent some time with Florence in 2023 before finishing the season with Gateway. A 247 average with the Yalls, 16 RBIs and 1 home run. And 9 home runs back in 2024. Skies that one out towards shallow right field. In comes Brendan Boba. Early call over Shady Fell. He makes the draft route number 1 in the inning. Brings up Davey Morgan.
Now back to Morgan. Second baseman number 1, Davey Morgan.
Davey Morgan, the second baseman, hitting 180 on the season. 11 RBIs, 2 home runs. Runner still on first and 1 away. Now on Sky Fallow and 1. Although not really a stolen base threat over at first. 0-1, swinging and blows it by him. 89, top of the zone. Webster out of Union, Kentucky. Ryle High School alum. 0-2, skies it high and foul. We'll do it again. Florence moves today. Another one revolving around pitching. The Yalls have placed Eddie Captain, who we've been talking about, has been injured for a good amount of time. Placed him on the 7-day IL. He did not make the trip here to Washington. And they signed Jake Potts, right-handed pitcher. He base hit up the middle into center field. Runners first and second in 1 away. It's the 4th hit from Gateway. Jake Potts, a right-handed pitcher out of Liberty. Being told we probably won't see him today, but
Now batting, right fielder number 2,
just, you know, things do get away from the plan. That's when you would see him. They don't want to use him today. They'd rather use him tomorrow or Sunday. One's in there for a strike. Pretty long outing for Westcott yesterday. I assume he's probably done for the series. Orange would operate on a 6-man bullpen if that's the case. One missing downstairs. Top of the order, Victor Castillo. Grounded it back up the middle. Been a lot of pitches so far for Evan Webster. Inning in the 3rd inning. 1-1. Missing downstairs. Two 2-1. Missing downstairs. Webster trying to find his footing. Not a lot of strikes so far out the gate. Just the 1 walk. It seems like a lot of hitter-friendly counts. Here's the 3-1 pitch. This is downstairs. The walk will load the bases. The 2nd walk of the inning for Webster. 1 away, and Sawyer Smith, who singled and scored, coming up to the plate. Good chance for Gateway to try and tie this ball game up in the 2nd. 4-2 Florence lead. Zach Westcott going to go walk onto the mound. Webster a little bit. Bases loaded, 1 away. triple play would do wonders here. Sawyer Smith lined it into left field. His first time here. You're talking about on the 51 point pregame show. Florence really, feels like they just have to win this game. Webster on the mound, he's been your most consistent pitcher. You probably can't afford to, at this point, lose any Webster starts. Regardless if he gets the win or not. He's got to make sure you're getting the win. First pitch, grounds it foul down the third base line. There's a swing there from Sawyer Smith. Looks like it was off his hand. This is like a late call. Toby Hall's going to argue this. They're saying it didn't swing. He absolutely swung.
Definitely hit it. That's for sure. He wouldn't be faking this on the first base side. The question is, was he swung and takes away the hit by pitch?
Middle of the field. This is a run on the line here. Was a swing. Long conversation here. Doesn't make me feel too good. He's going to award him first on what is an absolute swing. Without a doubt. Toby Hall's arguing it. Again, he was tossed his last time with this crew. Crew is not the best. Not good at all. Strike zone, calling, whatever it is. You just saw a swing that is a foul ball that gets awarded a base and a run out of it. Toby Hall with a lot to say here. Head back to the dugout safely. Didn't see a replay on that on HDN. Just a really, really bad call. Awful. Makes this a 4-3 ball game. One away. First pitch in there for a strike. Dale Thomas. RBI double his last time up. Moves that one high and deep. Way out. Grand slam for Dale Thomas. A big time lead. 7-4. He's flipped on a switch. Toby's back out. And it all starts with just a really poor call from the umpiring crew on an absolute swing. That hits the hand, but it's a swing. You can go around, you get hit, you swung. It's not a hit by pitch, you swing. That is unraveled in this inning. Ground ball up the middle, Dylan Baker fields it, throw on to first is in time. Trailing 7-4 2 away here in the second. This will already be the worst start of the season Webster.
Roasting meats.
Hard hit over towards the shortstop, sliding away from Baker. Throw on a first is in time. Some good defense from the Y'alls to end the inning. 5 runs come across courtesy of a grand slam from Dale Thomas. We head to the bottom of the, or top of the third. It's time for Tettemer Tribute. Whenever it's turn of the run to the network now on HDN.
After tomorrow, I'll be up 4-1. Trust me. Dave Morgan will be in the lineup.
And Chick-fil-A Fairview Heights is proud to partner with the Gateway Grizzlies. And shipping you a roster for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And feel like a champion. Order your favorites through the Chick-fil-A app. Get them up at Chick-fil-A Fairview Heights to cheer on your Grizzlies to victory.
Top half of the third, always brought to you by the Roar Agency, located in all 50 states across the nation. Feel the Roar difference with Roar Insurance. Visit us today at roarins.com. Brings up Hank Zeisler, still tied good on the mound. Good, allowed 4 runs in the first, and then put away the Y'alls in order in the second. Florence will lead some more of the offense, now trailing 7-4 after a 5-run second inning from the Grizzlies. We've seen the full Florence Y'alls experience within 2 innings of this ballgame. High-powered offense with 4 in the first. The pitching has struggled, although it is brand new for Evan Webster to struggle out on the mound. A couple arguments in there, some poor defense at one point. That's just what the Y'alls are all about this year. Again, still amazing that they're 6 games above 500 with all of this going on. It's certainly not out of this one, just down 3 runs. 2-0 in there for a strike. We are playing Tettemer Trivia in the inning. The way it works, I read a question top half of the third, give you guys the answer to the bottom half. You have the opportunity to play along. Head on over to Twitter. It's rtettemer9 or Florence_Y'alls. The question is live. You can comment or guess in the comment section. I will shout you out here on the broadcast. Call time at the blink from Hank Zeisler. Tettemer Trivia always presented by the Roar Agency. 2-1 the count, nobody out, bases empty. Top of 3, Florence trailing 7-4. 2-1, off speed in there for a strike. Let's get to our question of the day. 2-2, skies it down the third baseline, fouling out of play. So our question is, Kyle Harrison is lighting it up with the Brewers, posting a 1.57 ERA and 73 Ks in his first 11 starts. Since 1913, what left-handed pitcher had the most Ks in his first 11 starts with a new team? And since 1913, what left-handed pitcher had the most Ks in his first 11 starts with a new team? My hint is in the National League. 2-2. Skies a foul again. Staying alive is Hank Zeisler. Kyle Harrison, obviously, with the Brewers this year. His first 11 starts, 73 Ks and a 1.57 ERA. So we're looking for who had the most strikeouts. Left-handed pitcher. What left-handed pitcher had the most strikeouts in his first 11 starts with a new ball club? Happened in the National League. 2-2. Skies it out towards left field. Coming in, Sanford. Out goes the shortstop, Smith. Sanford with the call-off. Makes the grab for out number 1. Again, the question is live on Florence _ Y'alls, R Tettemer 9, RTETTEMER 9. Comment your guess in the comment section. I'll shout you out here on the broadcast. First to Brendan Bobo in there for a strike. He's seen all strikes. Bobo went down on 3 pitches, all curveballs. He's way out in front of 0-1 missing downstairs. There's that curveball bouncing in the dirt. Alex Gruberman tuning in to our Tettemer trivia. We do actually have the pleasure of sharing the press box with Gruberman this time around. But as always, everybody's favorite lefty, TC Popcorn, is his guest, the Schaumburg broadcaster. TC Pop was actually sitting in the seat just less than 24 hours ago. 1-1, ground ball right side and foul. Gruberman now the public address announcer for the Gateway Grizzlies. One, two, missing upstairs. 2-2 count.
Gateway does have 4 Grizz bombs in total. They've got 10 of them compared to their opponent's 7. And a Grizz bomb again that those who don't know is a ball landing on the grass berm in right field. And that is swing ball via side on right field starting the conference.
The 2-2. Skies a foul.
The difference is that the Grizzlies' opponents had 2 Grizz bomb grand slams. Grizzlies don't have one of those yet. One's off the Grizz bombs are just about even, which is +1 this year so far.
2-2. Missing downstairs a full count. Got some good guesses rolling in for Tettemer trivia already.
The reason I track that is because a lot of people like the data in this place. So I want the data to back up my argument that, hey, they get to swing at it too, and doing it about the same.
It's a full count. 1 away with the bases empty. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouls it away again. Stay alive. The payoff pitch sends it down the left field line, but off the netting and foul. Out of play. Kyle Harrison has been a revelation for the Brewers this year. Came over in a trade from the Red Sox, a rare trade because Red Sox had traded for him with the Giants in 2025. So after 2 trades, just to end up back in the National League. Fastball misses upstairs. A walk to Brendan Bobo, put a runner on first and 1 away for Zade Richardson. Oh, we got the Florence Y'alls analytics team.
Now that is number 9, Zade Richardson.
Get to their guess a little bit.
Much better than that with Florence, that's why he's still around.
They have their own brand new Twitter. First pitch in there for a strike. Richardson, a 2-run single down the right field line. His last time out. 17th RBI on the season. That one misses downstairs. 1-1 the count. Ty Good, dancing around, I think, to these 3, 4, 5 of Florence. One's attacking the bottom. And then Tucker and Shaney fell. 1-1. Fouls it away. 1-2. Richardson skies it out of play down the first baseline onto the concourse here. A lot of activity on the concourse today. So we got the Kona ice truck. It's some sort of like cookies. It's just down the first baseline.
All 2 strikes. Good.
1-2. Richardson again fouls it away. Count stays the same. Third baseline. There's about like 3 wheels, a bunch of concourse tables. They're doing a raffle behind home plate for a bunch of memorabilia. I saw a Happy Gilmore 2 like autograph photo. 1-2 to Richardson. Way off of it. Swing and a miss.
That's strikeout, run 2-5.
Excuse me, swing there for Richardson just to get through it. I think just the decision a little bit late. Speed missing at the bottom of the zone. That is the 5th K for Tyga. Certainly found his footing in the ballgame, and that's not good news for Florence. Get him off that rhythm. It's Tyler Rushford at the plate. It's upstairs. Almost thought about calling it. Florence trying to get their first hit since the first inning. Put up 3 there. Rushford walked, it was stranded in that second. Bobo on first and 2 away. Florence trailing 7-4. 1-1. Missing upstairs. Two balls in this at bat. They're both, in the zone. It's a tight zone we're talking about. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Now 2-2. Like the same spot. Instead of a fastball and breaking.
That's the official count. My count is unofficial, even though I do track everything.
Is it safe to say we won the shirt? Deuces one. Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Ty Good showing some excitement against his former club. 6 games on the day. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Entry guesses if Tettemer trivia. One return on West Wheeling Network powered by HGN. Bottom half of the 3rd inning, it's 7-4 Gateway. Evan Lester back out for another inning of work. Mitchell Sanford, Gavin Baldwin, and Cole Brandon, 670. for the Grizzlies. 5 runs, courtesy of a grand slam from Dale Thomas in the second. A swing and a miss from Sanford. He struck out his last time, just a 1K for Evan Webster. Not a typical Webster start, entered with a 2.67 ERA. Tagged for 7 earned. This ball game, a 1 hard hit up the middle. That is now the 6th hit from Gateway. Again, Gateway, not a good offensive team, but neither was Washington. Both of them tied for the worst team batting average in the Frontier League. I came in here, everyone's got a bad batting average until you face the Florence Young pitching staff. Albeit the exception of Webster. Even that. Still 7 runs on 6 hits. Oh, this is outside. Won't count the offense out of it. The Florence need to get crafty here. Webster's not able to find his footing in this ballgame. The 1-0, missing outside. 2-0 the count. We are still playing Tettemer trivia in the inning. Question revolved around Kyle Harrison, who's lighting it up with the Brewers, posting a 1.57 ERA at 73 Ks in his first 11 starts. Runner takes off 2-0, upstairs, throw down to second, tag applied, not in time, slid around the tag. Sanford, stolen base, it's the 3rd stolen base against Webster. He picked up something there too. We're looking for what left-handed pitcher has the most Ks in his first 11 starts with a new team after the National League. Shot live on Twitter. You can comment us in the comment section. Shout you out here on the broadcast. Missing outside. 4-pitch walk. Runners first and second. Second time he's walked out of Baldwin. 3rd walk of the game from Webster. Florence without a guy that's really capable of long relief. Hey, I'm going to go put him in there for 4 or 5 innings. Hopewell, McElroy, Potts, Phelps, Whitesell, Darden. I'd say 3 would be the maximum. Some of them excel just in 1 inning games, obviously. Florence without Eddie Captain. Zach West got used yesterday. Missing upstairs. Brandon the batter, flying out to right field. Webster's just got to throw a strike here. Brandon's going to give you a sacrifice bunt. Give you an out. Wow. In there for a strike, he pulled back. See if he goes back to it. It's an interesting defense for Florence that they run here on the bunts. 1-1, swinging, sends it out towards center field. It sends Tucker back. The runner was off at second. Throw will come in. It's not in time. Fly ball to center field. 1 away. It's a big time first down. Stevie Morgan singled and came in to score in the second. Morgan was the one that benefited from that. Sorry, that was actually Gavin Baldwin that benefited from the RBI hit by pitch. We're asking for a new ball. That one misses way outside. Now with 1 away, we can start reading some of our guesses here on Tettemer Trivia. Yeah, we already had TC Popcorn as a guess. Rich Tettemer tuning in. He was saying Fernando Valenzuela. Fernando Mania, what he's talking about, his hot start with the Dodgers. Also said Herb Score, maybe, but Herb Score was with Cleveland, so that rules him out. Blake Snell was the guest from Zach Jury. Tyler Douglas said Madison Bumgarner. Cam Beatty said CC Sabathia. Joe Palladino said Chris Sale. So Sabathia, Sale, Valenzuela. Adbum, Snell, and then the analytics team did say on Twitter, Randy Johnson, just put a gif of Randy Johnson hitting that bird, just still incredible. The analytics team chiming in when we're on the road, appreciate that. Here's the 2-1 swing and this 2-2. Do have some of the high strikeout pitchers. He's in their first 11 starts. Some really good ones. Pickoff attempt over towards second. They had him leading, but he is back safely. It's always tough to run that move with a lefty because you just have to come that much more across your body. Not only are you coming over with the leg, but then you have to twist all the way around just to get your throw off. 2-2, swing and a miss. Got him. Fastball in the outer half. Second K of the day for Evan Webster. Second out of the inning with runners on first and second. Back to the top of the order, Victor Castillo. Where a majority of the damage has happened. 5 runs here in the 1-2-3 for Gateway. 7-4 Grizzlies lead. We can get to our answer for Tettemer trivia. First pitch, swing and miss. So Kyle Harrison, 73 Ks in his first 11 starts with the team. Garrett Crochet at 78 and a 1.93 ERA. Fernando Valenzuela, 79 and a 1.89 ERA. So he was on the board there. CC Sabathia, another guess. He had 85 back when he was traded to Milwaukee in 2008. And a 1.43 ERA. I remember Milwaukee was super excited about that in 2008, and then he just got absolutely rinsed by the 2008 Phils in the NLDS 1-1. I certainly remember that swing. Shane Victorino grand slam. Blake Snell in his first 11 starts didn't have a below 2 ERA, but was very good with 114 Ks in his first 11 starts with the team. But all of that finished second or behind Randy Johnson. 116 strikeouts in 11 starts when he was traded to the Houston Astros and a 1.28 ERA. That was back in 1998 when the Astros were still in the National League. He went from the Mariners to the Astros. 10-1 record, 11 starts, a 1.28 ERA. He had 4 complete games, 4 shutouts, across 84 innings. That was fouled back again. Count stays 2-2. 116 Ks, amazing. 329 Ks on that season. Finished 7th. Wild. Wild. Two counts to the lefty. The runner takes off at second. Throw. Now a full count. Runner just 90 feet away. It's the 4th stolen base against Webster. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Webster, the payoff pitch, skies it foul, do it again. So the Y'all's analytics team with the correct answer for Randy Johnson, big lefty, Hall of Famer. 4 Cy Youngs in a row from 1999 to 2002 with the Arizona Diamondbacks. And he had 5 Cy Youngs in his career. Runner takes off at second, another foul ball. Count stays full. Pretty amazing. I knew that one would trip some people up. First of all, I had no idea that he was with the Astros at one point. And then it's also the Astros in the National League in 1998. Payoff, skies it foul. Play once again. We'll do it again. Again, this is all raising Webster's pitch count. I'd be shocked if he's able to go real deep into this game. be at 67 pitches. If you can get him into the fifth, you'd be pretty happy. Here's the payoff. Ground ball, right side. Schoenfeld gloves it on the forehand. Throw on to first is in time. And Webster strands runners at the corners. Shutout inning here in the third. We head to the top of the fourth. It's still 7-4 Gateway when we return to the Front Field Network, powered by HTN. Top half over the fourth. It's a 7-4 Gateway lead. Florence trying to get back to tie good. It was settled into this ball game. Picked up 6 Ks. That's not something to say too much of Florence offense. Total strikes out a lot. 6th most Ks as an offense in the entire Frontier League. But after a rough first inning, Ty Goodis looked very good in the second and third. He'll face Garrett Broussard, Dylan Baker, and Kyle Harbison. 7, 8, 9. Started sacrifice fly his last time up. One stranded. Brendan Bobo on base, so it's a walk to Bobo. Got a hit since Richardson in the first. First pitch to Broussard. Off speed in there for a strike. Top of the zone. Almost didn't hit the zone on track. Inconsistent. 0-1 missing outside. Fouls it away. Broussard hitting .339. Entering today. Also some of the best defense at third. Entire Frontier League. Ty Good's at 80 pitches. Off speed, call strike 3, dots on the outer half. 7th K. Ty Good. Certainly something Florence never saw from Good. His time. Last year worked as just a relief pitcher. Did fair the best. It was 6 outings, 11.05 ERA across 7 1/3 innings pitched, 10 hits, 11 runs, 13 walks, and 3 Ks. Just 3 Ks. He's got 7 in this ballgame. As a starter, a little bit better, still an 8.8 ERA. 7 starts, 29 2/3 innings pitched, 23 walks, 21 Ks. 1-0. Baker skies it out towards right field. Castillo all the way to the wall. He looks up. And it's out of here. An Oppo Taco bomb from Dylan Baker. Taking advantage of that right field wall. Florence makes this a 7-5 ball. Just 335 on the distance. That's the definition of the Grizz bomb there in
right field.
There on that swing, fastball just off the plate away.
Dylan Baker picks up his third home run of the season.
When those happen, you just hope nobody's on base.
That is one of the perks of Arsenal BG Ballpark.
Doesn't take much to just punch it out into right field. 335, 87 off the bat. I mean, that's something you love to see if you're Dylan Baker. Goes opposite field with it. 1-0. Fouled away from Kyle Harbison.
Harbison also followed Toby Hall from Windy City to Florence. And a lot of others started out like maybe spring training, but most of the
The 1-1. Hard hit up the middle and through for a base hit. Kyle Harbison gets his first hit of the day. Continues to hit for Florence.
time run coming up to the plate at the top of the order coming up. It's very important.
Now out of start 55, Jackson Tucker. Airway today.
Jackson Tucker at the plate, first pitch to him. All speed missing outside. Runner on first and one away. Dylan Baker makes this a 2-run ball game. One out. Missing downstairs.
Would it bother me if they did it?
Jackson Tucker with a 2-0 count on him. Kick, here's the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. One for two line today for Tucker. Singled and scored back in the first. Another stretch, the 2-1. Off speed in there for a strike. Tucker was way ahead of it. Stayed off. Just floated in. 80 miles per hour. Counts 2-2. Trying to get out of this inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, ball. 8th K. Fourth tie good. That'll bring up Tyler Shadyfeld. Walked and scored in the first, struck out his last time up.
I think there's only one catcher that I've ever thrown to that I would rather than call it.
First pitch, Shadyfeld fouls it away. Shadyfeld, the one home run this year, the inside the park home. Seems like a spot though, especially with what we saw from Shadyfeld yesterday. It's some power out the deep center field. It's the furthest part of Florence. If he was just able to turn on it in Thomas More Stadium, would have gone out. He doesn't have to do much to get it out here. Down 0-2, let's take a base hit. I am just saying this could be a spot for Shadyfeld. Take advantage of. 0-2, sitting downstairs. Sure, he would love to hit one out of the park. That'd be an awesome feeling for him. Had a good amount of home runs in college. Just the one professional home run, that inside the park grand slam. Most electric play in baseball. 1-2. Sing upstairs, lays off the fastball. Good eye there.
Thomas standing in the center, sliver of sofa at third base.
Good. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the zone. Strikes out the side. Picks up 9 Ks on the day. Season high for good. Head to the bottom of the fourth. Florence gets one. Dylan Baker solo blast when we return. Frontier League Network powered by HDN.
Baker skies it out towards right field. Castillo all the way to the wall. He looks up, and it's out of here. An Oppo Taco bomb from Dylan Baker, taking advantage of that right field wall. Florence makes this a 7-5 ball. Baker skies it out towards right field. Castillo all the way to the wall. He looks up, and it's out of here. An Oppo Taco bomb from Dylan Baker, taking advantage of that right field wall. Florence makes this a 7-5 ball. Bottom of the fourth, it's a 7-5 Grizzlies lead. And Webster out for another inning of work. Face the heart of the 8-way order. Sawyer, Smith, Thomas, and
Number 3, Sawyer Smith.
2-3-4 for Gateway. Scored 4 of the runs here. 4 of the 7 runs, just by 2 and 3, Smith and Thomas. First pitch in there for a strike. 1 for 1 day for Smith, single and a run scored, and then an RBI hit by pitch. Came in to score on the Dale Thomas grand slam. 0-1, ground ball, right side, diving play from Schoenfeld, not able to get there. Single in the center field, second hit of the day for Sawyer Smith. Brings up Dale Thomas, an RBI double and a grand slam. He's got 5 RBIs in the day. 2 runs scored. This is foul ball. Right-handed pitcher warming up for Gateway. Balls with nobody yet. Runner takes off. They got him picked off. Throw goes over towards second. Tag applied. In time. Lengths away the bases. Sawyer Smith picked off. There's been a lot of stolen bases today for Gateway, so Webster able to get one off. That should feel good for the big man. 0-1 count. 2 Thomas, sideways windup, 0-1. Punch over towards second baseman. Schoenfeld loves it. Throw on to first is in time. 4-3 on the put away. Thomas now 2 outs in the inning. Bryson Horn will dig in. A 1-for-2 line, signaled in the first. Caught on fielder's choice. They grounded out short his last time up. First pitch to him. In there for a strike, top of the zone on the off speed. Low 1, sing upstairs. Y'all's trailing 2. Give themselves a chance. keep their offense in it.
This weekend series, the seventh game of the homestand for Gateway. They're 5-1, losing yesterday at Argent for a spot.
1-1. Swing. Fouls it away. Pulling way out of that. Grayson Moore.
Tomorrow's game will also be at 6:30.
He tried to take advantage of that right field. 1-2. Skies it down the left field line. Fouling out of the way.
Sunday's finale for the Grizzlies head out east. It's going to be 5:30 Central Time.
Because the grounds crew at Busch Stadium said anytime there's a rain delay,
Game we started yet to be named.
it's easy.
1-2. Oh, strike three. Fastball low and away. Dotted up there from Evan Webster. Picks up his third K and an unconventional 1-2-3 in the fourth. We head to the top of 5. Florence trailing 7-5. On your return to the Frontier League Network, powered by HTN. Change here in the top of the fifth. 7-5 Grizzlies lead. Looking for the perfect spot to relax and open favor of Pokemon and baseball trading cards. Former Reds reliever JJ Who is hanging out today. 405 Washington Street, Suite D in Alexandria.
Husky Bus Service is the way to go. This is Husky Bus for
Hank Seiso will lead things off. It's Jake Bertram on the mound for the Grizzlies. First pitch in there for strike. Final line for Ty Good. 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, and 9 Ks. Ty's a season high in strikeouts. Just 3 other putaways other than strikeouts. His 4-inch ground ball over towards the shortstop. Loves it. Throw on to first is Ian Ty. 6-3 putaway and Hank Seiso. Florence trailing 2 runs. Trying to stay in this.
June 6th against Mississippi, 2 innings, he gave up 1 run on 2 hits. That was it.
Now batting for 3, Brendan Bobo.
Brendan Bobo, left-handed hitter. One with a strikeout and a walk. Ninth pitch of his plate appearance in the third.
First pitch to Brendan Bobo in there for a strike.
Bertram saw the Alls last year when the Grizzlies clinched the playoffs.
Bobo 0 for 1 with a walk.
Game 2 that day.
The 1 in there for a strike. 0-2. Inch off the plate, bottom as well. 93 miles per hour there from Bertram. The 0-2. Slow roller over towards the first baseman, covering first is Bertram. Beats Bobo to the bat. 2. Jake Bertram, an 11.77 ERA on strings today. Florence should not be going 1-2-3. Let's see if Richardson can take advantage. Right now, I mean, we play Florence playing in the twilight zone. The Grizzlies enter a team that can't hit, and they put up 7 runs and 7 hits. Jake Bertram, with an 11.7 ERA, put away 2 of Florence's best hitters. Perhaps the Frontier League MVP. At this point. Oh, one ground ball right side and through for a base hit. Say Richardson comes through. You can always count on Zane. His second hit of the day. Gonna bring up Milo Rushford.
Down 7-5 here at the top of the 5th. Grizzlies now out hitting Florence 7-6 after that hit by Richardson.
Now batting number 2, Milo Rushford.
Rushford 0 for 1 today with a walk back in the first inning.
Here is Milo Rushford.
First pitch to lefty Rushford. In there for strike, 2 inches beneath the zone. Now the zone extending for the room. It is wildly inconsistent for both teams, which I guess makes it a little bit better. One missing upstairs. Florence is, the Frontier League has had a problem with their umpiring crews this year. They've been held accountable, actually. It seems like we have seen a decent amount being held accountable. 1-1, missing outside. I don't know if I've seen this much here, much this year from a crew chief, though. I guess it is just a tight zone. It's better than a big zone. 2-1. To each your own. 2-2 the count, 2 away, runner on first. The Elks trail 7-5. Sergeant Bilko the third tuning in. I was wondering when that YouTube chat would pick up. 2-2 pitch. Out of the way. Broken bat on Milo Rushford. Just got the end of it. Go over, get a new piece of lumber. Tying good. Kind of feel pretty good against his former club. Picked up 9 strikeouts. Obviously, he's leaving, not trailing. Won't get the win. Got a few licks on him, mainly in the first. And Dylan Baker, a backside homer. Here's the 2-2, sing outside. Full counts, 2 away. Bobo. Sorry, Richardson should be off full breath first. Pick off at 7th to go. Still nobody warming up for Florence. Sent Evan Webster back out there after an unconventional 1-2-3. Assume so, but it is Nathan Darden standing up, and I have seen him been stretching, so I assume he'd be the first called upon for the Yalls. Runner takes off, payoff, fouls it away. Let's do it again.
Especially cruel when Foster doesn't get to a game by Grizzlies pitcher because he was almost a Grizzly himself.
Bertram at 81 down there. 2190 on the spin rate. Sliding. Rushford again. See it again. Full count. Richardson takes off, payoff, punches it into shallow center field, making a phenomenal grab as Smith on the run. He was already playing back, but takes away a base hit from Milo Rushford. Florence trades the runner aboard. We head to the bottom of the 5th when we return to the Frontier League.
Ballpark tonight, where we see your group's name, make some noise. In Suites 1 and 2, we got the Majeski Masters. In Suite 3, we got Darling Ingredients. In Cordy Company.
Check 1 2 1 2 3.
In Suite 6, we got Millspot IGA. Out in the left field picnic tables, happy birthday, Eldon. Also in the left field picnic tables, we got the 9U Oilers. And in the field box, we have the Veterans United Home Loan. And we also have a few extra birthday wishes we want to give a shout out to. Happy 10th birthday to Kipton and Lennox. Happy 10th birthday to Ben and Oliver. Thank you guys for spending your birthday with us here at Arsenal BG Ballpark. Ready for soccer? Yeah. Hey, Grizzly fans, that's a goal scored by Team USA. They're up 1-0. Speaking of Team USA, on Thursday, June 25th, it's FFA night here against the Florence, y'all. It's at 6:30 p.m. Central Time first pitch. If you wear a soccer jersey that night, tickets are $5 to represent Team USA. So go Team USA.
That's how it's done. You can't get copyrighted for less than 7 seconds.
Oh, all right, Alvarez.
5, 6, and 7 in the order. All of them have been on base at least once today.
There's no way she's actually on that.
Now batting number 9, Jose Alvarez. Want to do that again?
Loaded to left center field. It's going to go down 4 extra bases. Alvarez on his way to second. First pitch you saw from Evan Leinster. Lead off double here in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 7-5 eight-way lead.
And that was brought to you by Fairmont Park Casino.
Ranked in
Discover
the
Service Casino Fun in
99
Fairmont Park in Collinsville.
Hitter he is. Yeah, it's another gateway double.
Are immediately in scoring position. Webster's labored through 4 innings. Did get his first 1-2-3, unconventional 1-2-3 in the 4th. But he didn't tag. 8 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned. Highest amount earned runs on the season against Webster. What's in there for a strike?
Fastball. 1 for 2. Sanford is single leading off the 3rd inning. His last defender.
For Alvarez, that's double number 8. It's time for the team lead. Sawyer Smith now.
Feel that feedback. One's in there for a strike. One's a good bounce back here.
Once again, that was a fastball, not a breaking ball. 88. Breaking ball. Swept across the plate a little bit. Webster takes the deal.
Those two sitting outside on the fastball. Still 89 here from Webster. It's not like he's gone down in velo just yet. Pitches are high. Pitch count is high. 81 pitches. 1-2 fouls it away.
Back on the breaking ball, and Salon's hit it back to the net. They want to move Alvarez here. Let's play him infield back, ground ball to the right side of the strike. Harbison.
The 1-2 swing and a miss. Got him. Blew it by him on the fastball. Picks up strikeout number 4 for Webby.
Here's Gavin Baldwin now. He's got 2 base on balls. He's seen 9 pitches.
Gavin Baldwin has walked twice.
Now batting number 31, Gavin Baldwin.
Runner on second and 1 away.
I had a good feeling about Gavin Baldwin. He gets some strikes. It's like exclusive.
And Alvarez off second now with 1 out on the 5th. Webster's first pitch. Fastball.
First pitch, this is outside of the ready Gavin Baldwin. Hitting just above 25, Florence. The guy that you need to attack.
Watch is back on top of the 8th. There is a now runner on first for New Jersey. See if that was a hit. Not. 1 out.
The 1 out.
Just high and away. Fastball 2 0.
High and out. 7 there on the fastball.
Broadcast chat. Borderline plays. I don't know who's scoring tonight in Washington.
2-0 the count.
Matchup. 2-0.
A lot of the chest here from Webster. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Fastball there.
We're 6 years higher than we were.
2-1.
I can tell you, remember as far as in Washington, probably like Sky Washington.
It was a walk, by the way, so no hitter still intact right now. There is a runner out of scoring position. New Jersey is being shut out 5-0. 2-1.
Speed in there for strike 2 and 2.
Very inside edge, 2-2. Keep our eyes on it. 7-5 Gateway, bottom of the fifth. Webster comes set.
Webster from the stretch, the 2-2 fouls it away. 1 out runner on second, a 7-5 Gateway lead.
I love this matchup, by the way, because as we talked about yesterday, I live on Webster Avenue in New Jersey, but if you go far enough down the street, it ceases being Webster and it turns into Baldwin Avenue. So this is Jason Loret's locality matchup.
Look over at second. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Check swing. Goes around. Evan Webster, back-to-back Ks, his 5th on the day. Check swing, bottom of the zone.
How did Jordan Alfonso see that?
That call was from second, where Jordan Alfonso, first base umpire, was
Now batting
up the middle.
number 5, Cole Brandon.
Back-to-back strikeouts after the leadoff.
Brings up old Brandon. Lefty bat for Florence. Trying to keep this a 7-5 game. That one's in there for a strike.
Fly out to center with 2 on and nobody out. Kind of a hybrid.
Brandon's put a good piece on the last one. Fly out to center field.
That gave Webster an avenue out of the inning. It was not allowed to
Flied out twice.
scoring position sits until the double by out.
Right and center field. That one's fouled away. 0-2.
Just like that. This inning showing the value of putting the ball in play. Only so many chances that you can take. Getting chances to add on insurance here. Coming up empty. That they
0-2. Sitting up there.
Seven runs, 8 hits, no errors. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1
1-2 pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3. Evan Webster strikes out the side and strands the leadoff double. In scoring position, we head to the top of the 6th. The Y'alls looking for some offense. They trail 7-5. When we return, brought to you network powered by HTM.
2 runs, 1 hit, 1 left on through 5. 7-5 Gateway still. Grizzlies Media Network and HTM. Guys, come on.
Come on, Brent. Clock in.
What is up with that? We got
Nice job, Alex. Still Birch up in front of you?
Top half of the sixth inning, it's a 7-5 Grizzlies lead. Back out on the mound is Bertram. Garrett Broussard did get 0 for 1 today, sacrifice fly. Florence got on the board early against Gateway. Put up 4 in the opening frame. 2 came back at the bottom of the first on a Little League home run where Florence was throwing the ball low over the field. Ball went into the corner in right field, glanced off the glove of Brendan Bobel. Cut off throw went wild, and then Webster was backing it up. And then Webster's throw to third went into left field. The Little League home run ground ball softly hit over towards the second baseman. Glove to throw on first is in time. Florence then scored again in the fourth. A home run from Dylan Baker. Opposite field. 5 runs came across in the second for Gateway. Courtesy mainly of a grand slam from Dale Thomas. Some questionable calls on the field, including an RBI hit by pitch on one batter swung at. Almost found a way down the third baseline, slow roll. Picked up. No one gets Baker. One away with the bases empty. So Florence trailing 2. And Webster has found a little bit of his footing. Picked up 6 Ks on the day. Y'all's just trying to get to Jake Bertram. Bertram again enters with 11.77 ERA, which everyone else in the league has got to. Florence just trying to do the same. 0-1. Just downstairs. Bertram 13 innings entering today. 19 runs, 17 earned, ground ball, 2 hop over towards third base with Thomas. Throw on to first is in time. 5-3 on the put away, a couple ground balls in the inning from Florence. They get 2 away for Kyle Harbison. Bertram, 14 strikeouts to 9 walks. Hitters hitting .350 against Florence has not done that. They are being fooled. Someone should not be fooling them. Richardson, just the 1 hit against Bertram. First pitch to Kyle Harbison, in there for a strike. 1 for 2 line for the Y'all's catcher. 0-1. Whitetail's going to warm up for Florence. 2 ground ball down the third base line. Foul. Not yet. Count 0-2. Much energy in the ballpark right now. Lined up 0-2 pitch. Slider in and out of the glove of Alvarez. Got it up there from Bertram. Whitetail doesn't look like he's getting overly hot, especially with just a straightaway possibly. Swing and a miss. There it is. It's going to be Evan Webster coming out. Just starting to sit. Whitetail will be ready. Because he gets in any trouble. Heading to the bottom of the 6th. 7-5 Gateway lead. We're going to turn left to the network power lane again.
No, I'm just kidding. Pardon me.
Rory, get the hell out of the way.
Why don't I? I waited till the minute I went 3 balls.
You're fine.
Okay.
I think you're able to.
Oh, my bad.
Apologies.
Oh, you're chilling.
Can you hear me? If Kobe Foster sees another picture of the week award from the city,
throwing a no-hitter?
Yeah, through 8.
You know, in his contract he has that he only throws on Fridays.
And he only pitches at home, too.
Alright, after this inning, I gotta turn it all down. So you can announce the first player and then I'll turn it down.
If we continue to lead 7-5 here on this Friday night in Sauget. Fell behind 4-0 in the first, scored 7 unanswered runs. Then Florence got a home run to make it a 7-5 game. That's where it's
Now batting, number 1, David Morgan.
I wanted to do up in the order rest of the turn.
Back here in the bottom half of the 6th inning.
This is outside
7-5.
struck out against
Evan Webster back out for another inning of work. David Morgan at the plate. Misses outside.
60 strikes.
2-0 the count. Bottom half of the 6th always brings us our This Day Baseball history. Brought to you by Furniture Fair. Style, comfort, value. That's the Furniture Fair promise. Visit your local showroom or shop online at FurnitureFair.net. All it's found a way how to play. Morgan 1 for 2 today with a run scored. Part of that 5-run second inning. Really put Gateway out in front. 2-1. Fouled it back 2-2. Credit to Evan Webster, still trying to go 6 innings of work. He's been tagged for his most runs in a ball game this year. And the pitch count was pretty high, even in the 3rd. And he's been able to come back and firing a 1-2-3 4th and faced 1 over the minimum in the 5th, striking out the side as well. Trying to power through for the Bleeded Y'all's bullpen. Now it's fouled away. This day in baseball history, we look back on June 12th, all the great years, Major League Baseball history.
Automatic qualifier for the World Cup and 3 combined host nations.
Sideways lineup 2-2. See downstairs. 1939.
Get on base here, and if he does, it might chase Webster. Although there are back-to-back lefties due up after Morgan. Castillo and Smith.
June 12th, 1939, the greatest ever gathering of members and future inductees of the Baseball Hall of Fame assembles in Cooperstown, New York for the dedication of the museum. 3-2, skies it high down the third base line, foul territory. Broussard is all over it, trying to make the call. He does. Count number 1. Back to the top of the order. Now the 4th time cheated Webster. It will be Victor Castillo. 0 for 2 with walking unscored. Lefty battle here. It's that greatest assembly at Cooperstown. Dedication of the museum, Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb, Honus Wagner, Walter Johnson, Grover Alexander, George Sisler, Eddie Collins, Tris Speaker, Cy Young, and Connie Mack, except their blacks. Pretty amazing. 1939, that is a heck of a crew. That one's in there for a strike 1-1.
Long at bat. Last time up with the runner in scoring position at 2 outs. He worked it to 10, bouncing out to second.
1-1, ground ball right side. Shaney Felt will love it. Throw goes on to first. It's in time. Round number 2, 4-3 on the put away. Leads Team USA. Playing in the World Cup. Just got underway. They're up 2-0. Paraguay. How much of a World Cup guy stayed into it. First pitch, swinging and a miss to Sawyer Smith. He's had a heck of a day. 2 for 2, 2 runs scored, and an RBI hit by pitch. So he picked off his last time. He's definitely seen Evan Webster well. In a lefty-lefty battle between 0-1 skies it down the left field line at out of play 0-2. 1950 Major League Baseball names Connie Mack as the honorary AL manager of the All-Star game. Connie Mack, 2 mentions today. 1957, Stan the Man Musial, plays in his 823rd game for a new NL consecutive game streak. 0-2 pitch, missing outside. Cardinals hurler Larry Jackson beat the Phils 4-0 to improve his record to 8-2. Now beating every NL team in the season. How about that? June 12th, beating every NL team. 1-2. Now misses outside. 2-2 to count. I guess there could, maybe not as many teams back in 1957. But that does seem pretty unlikely. It'd be amazing. Wind up the 2-2. Swing into this. Blows it by him. Evan Webster, his 7th K of the day. He has found a groove in the 6th. Credit to him. He's gone 6 innings. We head to the top of the 7th. It's a 7-5 Grizzlies lead. When we return on the Frontier League Network, powered by HTM.
What? Still urgent. I do.
Top of the 7th here at Arsenal BG Ballpark. 7-5 game win lead. Still Jake Burcham. Florence getting back to the top of the order. Tucker, Schoenfeld, and Zeisler. Zeisler was the one that started things off against Burcham. So let's see if Florence can start to get on the board here. Then back-to-back shutout innings from Jake Burcham, who entered with an 11-7-7 ERA. Have not seen him well just yet. Tucker, first time facing, first pitch to him, missing downstairs. He does have an interesting wind-up and, obviously a sidearm angle there, which always usually does confuse some hitters. So I'm shocked that does have those numbers against him. 1-0, missing out. 2-0. Still doing this date in baseball history. Talked a little bit about 1939, the dedication of the museum, the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. Heck of a museum. I haven't been in quite some time. Do need to go back. 2-0. In there for strength 91. This is a good one in 1970. It's 2-1 to Tucker. Punches it over towards the first baseman. He could grab for Ford. Line out to first from Jackson Tucker. Bring up Tyler Sheen. Florence have been retired 5 in a row. Not had a runner second base since the 4th. Brings up Tyler Sheen. He felt struck out his last time around. First pitch, missing inside. 1970, Pittsburgh's Doc Ellis no-hits San Diego 2-0 the first game of a doubleheader. Ellis walks 8 and hits 1 and gets all of his support on 2 Willie Stargell home runs. How about that? Walks 8 and hits 1 and a no-hitter. That's incredible. And to keep it shut out is amazing. It happened on this day in 1970. It's 2-0. Missing outside 3-0. 1981, a day that lives in a little infamy. June 12th, 1981. And this is outside at 12:30 a.m. after a meeting with the owners for most of the previous day. Players Union Chief Marvin Miller announces, "We have accomplished nothing. Strike is on." Florence hope, Major League Baseball hoping that's not the case this year. Second walk from Tyler Shaney, felt a runner on first for Hank Zeisler. Second time seeing Bertram. Nobody warming up at the eight-way bullpen. First pitch to the captain, fouls it away. All's trailing 7-5.
Ground balls the first time he faced it. This is
Shaney fell bouncing around over at first. He's fouled away again, 0-2. Right now in Major League Baseball, Jacob Mizorowski is just handling the Phils. Just a picture-perfect matchup for Mizorowski, a guy with a lot of strikeouts against the Phillies. Team that likes to strike out a lot. 6-0 top of the ninth. Punched out 14 Phils. Trying to go the distance, allowed just one hit. Just 2 outs away from doing so. The captain Zeisler. Runner on first, Shaney bouncing around over there, one away. 0-2. Ground ball left side. Shortstop, second one. Relay on to first, and not in time. The fielder's choice 6-4. Zeisler able to hustle down and break up the double play. Swaps places with Shaney fell. Brings up Brendan Bobo. Florence run out of chances. They have 7 outs to play with. Trailing 2. First pitch fouls it away. Bobo 0 for 2 tonight. Hasn't really put too much contact on it. Maybe the foul ball can be a start of him seeing things well. Takes off. Zeisler with a great jump. And this is outside. Zeisler with a stolen base moves himself into scoring position. I mean, picture perfect on the jump there from Zeisler. I think it's perfect stolen base attempts this year. It's 6 for 6. Stealing second. Third on the team. A distant third from Shaney Tucker. Shaney taken 18 stolen bases now compared to the 14 for Tucker. 1-1 they count to Bobo. The 1-1 pitch. Missing downstairs. Bertram, love of the chest. The 2-1 to Bobo.
Why did you guys have beef?
Sitting outside, 3-1.
Oh yeah.
Not a bad idea to dance around Brendan Bobo here. They have first base open. Here's a 3-1, swing and a miss. 90 miles per hour on the outer half. Bobo trying to pull it. Alley full count. The payoff. Swing and a miss. Bobo down on strength. Second time today. Florence the run in scoring position, heading to stretch time at Arsenal BG Ballpark. Under return on the Frontier League Network, powered by HGM.
All right, Grizzly fans, it's time to get up, get on your feet, stretch those legs. It's time for Take Me Up to the Ball Game, being performed tonight by the public address announcer, Alex. All right, here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the Grizzlies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Hey, Grizzly fans, stick around after the game. It is our Friday fireworks show here tonight, so you get to enjoy more entertainment, not by the public address announcer.
44 groups.
44.
Great job, groups. Great job.
Thank you. With the white stuff.
Yes.
Thank you. Now pitching for the Yoles. Number 44, Max Whitesell. Whitesell. I got our tennis speed right already.
Yeah, go ahead.
2788.
2788.
2788.
Was he no, she's not even looking. She was staring at me while it was going. She's like, I can't score on the house. I thought he knew.
Now batting number 15, still Thomas.
Stretch time always brought to you by the Stretch Lab. Their highly trained team of flexologists will give you a deeper stretch than you can ever achieve on your own. Visit stretchlab.com to find a location near you. Also, Lee's famous Recipe Chicken pitching change for the New England coming into the game. You can pick up the best swings in the tri-state area. Lee's famous Recipe Chicken, Lee's always fresh, never frozen. Max Whitesell in for Florence. Dale Thomas, the batter, 2 for 3 with 5 RBIs, including a grand slam in the second. Gateway with a 7-5 lead over Florence. Skied high and deep out to the right way. Got a huge second home run. 8-5. We don't need to give it up too much energy.
Second home run of the evening, hit by
100 off the bat. 378 on the distance. And a heck of a game. They're going to bring some horn. He's 1 for 3 today.
Deliver value.
Florence, it seems like on the offense, falling asleep here. For a 4-run first, and aside from a Dylan Baker home run, they have not done anything the rest of the way, including get shut out by a guy with 11.7 ERA. It just can't happen for a talented offense like the Yoles. Evan Webster's finalized 6 innings pitched, 8 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, and 7 Ks. We mentioned the 5 runs, 8 hits, most that's allowed this season. There's more than 5 runs, 7 runs. This count. This is the first 2. 7 runs. Most he's allowed in the season. 8 hits ties the season off. Raised the ERA that started so good for Webster, under 3. This outside. 2-2 the count to Horn. now. Florence is unable to come back, trailing 3. Would be second loss on the season for Western. 2-2, sitting inside. And again, we entered this game saying, Florence kind of has to win today. You don't know what you'll get with Isaac Auburn tomorrow. Casey Margo on Sunday. Those are definitely matchups that might favor the Grizzlies. So they had your ace on the mound, swing and a miss. That's why Hill picks up his first kick. I think you have to win with the ace on the mound.
Yeah, the only one he got was the one he copied you off.
Now batting, number 9, Jose Alvarez.
One away, the base is empty. Excel picks up his first strikeout. First pitch missing outside. A slider there. We will go into our Rip That Pack segment. We're going to start off with a little gift from Pxp Popcorn. Tim Baldwin was Schaumburg broadcaster, who I mentioned was here before me. He actually left a big league baseball bat for us to open in 2024. What a nice guy, Pxp Pop is. I don't think I've ever really opened baseball. I've seen it. Ooh, brand. I'm excited to open one here. And then we do have the brand new 2026 Top Series 2. 2-0, found it away. We'll open up this big league baseball. See if we can get anything here. Again, I've never opened this, don't know what to look for. Starting off, it's 2024, so Josh Hader with the Padres. Jock Peterson with the Giants. Wilson Contreras with the Cardinals. Just a down over here, 2-1 found away. Forrest Wall rookie card. Pretty cool looking cards. It's an interesting card stock. Big league baseball. Is it Topps product? Yeah, it is. It's a Topps product. Harold Kelly with the Diamondbacks. Zach Neto. Do have a good vibrations. Mike Trout. And then Spencer Steer refractor. Fouled away. Good vibrations, just an insert, and then the refractor Spencer Steer of the Cincinnati Reds. Don't pull anything too good there, but it's cool to see a new brand of cards. Special shout out to DC Popcorn broadcaster. I'll leave him something. Next time, we're falling sky high in the infield. Right side, Shaney Felton Zeisler. Shaney Felton with the call, makes the grab for round number 2. Bring up Mitchell Sanford, 1 for 3, single and stranded at third in the third, and then 2 strikeouts otherwise. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. So the first batter of the inning against Whiteside did go deep. Good job rebounding. They took a strikeout and do some weak contact. You're the heart of the order for Gateway. 0-1 up the middle, diving play from Baker, back to the left, throw on to first, in time. Dylan Baker with some flashy glove work up the middle. Takes away a base hit from Mitchell Sanford and ends the set. Heading to the top of the 8th, it's an 8-5. Grizzlies lead under return of the Punch Daily Network powered by HPL.
We are seconds out of here to block away. Again, the owner of a Red Hornet, license plate FA 58272. Please move your vehicle. we got our new pitcher,
Who is it?
Ortiz.
Ortiz.
I would just say the rec and the back net on the draft points are on the board.
You don't have your 50-50 ability.
I just put it up there, Hunter.
Alright, Grizzly fans. The winner of our Veterans United Rep winner, Leland Briggs. He was on the video script. You are a big winner there. And then as for our 50-50 winning ticket number, that number will be coming up here on the video board momentarily.
Top of inning number 8.
If you got that winning ticket number, collect your winnings from the rank of Fairview Heights 50-50 behind section 114.
Well, he's
We
been
thank you
great.
for playing in all our raffles here tonight.
That takes over for another guy who's great tonight, Jake Burchett.
Now pitching for your Grizzlies, number 36.
Zade Richardson, Milo Rushford, and Garrett Broussard will lead things off for Florence here in the top of the eighth. 6 outs to play, was trailing 3. It's an 8-5 Grizzlies lead. Also, a Hoops Hangout pitching changes, looking for the perfect spot to relax and open your favorite Pokemon or baseball trading cards. Visit former Reds reliever JJ Hooper at Hoops Hangout today, 405 Washington Street, Suite D in Alexandria. Richardson with a great day today. Picked up 2 RBIs and a single in the first. Got another single in the fifth. 2 for 3. Now it's Julio Ortiz in the pitcher. Hard throwing right for the Grizzlies. Final line for Jake Burcham. Might have had his best outing on the season. 3 shutout innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and a strikeout. Big swing and a miss there from Zade Richardson. This is Ortiz. 9 appearances, 9 innings pitched, 8 hits, 6 runs. Comes in today with a 5 ERA. Missing upstairs a 94. Across 9 innings, 8 walks, 9 strikeouts. So a guy that can show some flashes of command control when this is downstairs. 95. Hard throwing righty out of the bullpen regardless. Florence with nobody warming up. Looks like Max Whitesell going to go out for a second inning of work. Why burn a guy if you can just use Whitesell again? Swing and a miss down low. It's 2-2. So heavy dose of fastballs from Ortiz. Florence just got to catch up to him. Here's the 2-2. Missing inside, almost hitting him. In on the hands, full count.
So he's got the first 2 shutdown ratings courtesy of Ty Good, the starter, who only went 4, needed 96 pitches, struck out 9 in those 4 innings.
Trailing 8-5. You're at the top of the eighth.
Now Ortiz, the second man out of the pen.
Payoff pitch.
2 pitch and check
Swing. Doesn't go around. Lead off walk for Florence. Zade Richardson.
Jordan Alfonso, who somehow saw from behind the mound.
Third time on the base. Bring up Milo Rushford.
Looking right down the line there. That was a borderline call at the very least. Since Richardson did not swing, and it's a leadoff walk.
Brings up Rushford.
Now batting, number
0 for 2 with a walk. Maybe one of his first games without a hit so far. Short stint with Florence. He's been incredible, hitting 485. 13 RBIs. Missing outside. Again, you know, this is a guy that might give you a decent amount of pitches outside, so it's wise for Florence to lay off a little.
Rushford lifted one out to center field. That was caught by Hustle Smith. That was due at first inning.
Missing inside. Taking a look around the rest of the Frontier League, our out-of-town scoreboard, presented by Thornbush Whiskey. Thornbush, a new frontier in the world of whiskeys. Bold and wildly refreshing. Come try the new official cocktail, the Florence Y'all, at Thomas More Stadium. Our brother Windy City in a battle against the Crushers. Top of the eighth, a 3-2 lead for the Bolts. Scored 3 in the second. Windy City scored, Lake Erie scored 2 in 6. Ground ball to second, should be 2. Toss the second one, relay to first, good time. The 4-6-3 double play.
That double play is brought to you by
Ball's running out of time, 4 outs to play with. Brings up Garrett Broussard. 2 away and the base is empty. Evansville over the Schaumburg Boomers, 2-0.
Garrett Broussard.
Here in the bottom of the 7th. Bossy Field. Joliet at Mississippi. Mississippi with an 8-4 lead over the Slanders. Top of the 7th there. It's 8-5 Gateway over Florence. Top of the 8th here with 2 away. 0-1 count. And this is high and inside. Battle in Canada. Ottawa at Trois-Rivières. Top of the 7th. 2-2. 7 hits for Trois-Rivières. 4 for the Titans. The Titans scored in the 7th already, so they are threatening. Swinging a miss. Now 1-2. Down east, all over the Miners, 16-9 at the top of the 9th. Here's the 1-2, bouncing hitter, 2-2. Keenan Taylor over there for Sussex County, hitting .410. The cleanup hitter for them, hitting .410. Former Florence, y'all, how about that? Certainly enjoyed the change of pace. It's 2-2, missing downstairs. Heck of a game in Washington. 12-0 over the Jackals. Kobe Foster shut out the Yalls on a complete game shutout. His next game, a no-hitter. Went all 9 with 14 Ks. Kobe Foster, a no-hitter against the Jackals with just 2 walks. How about that? He's going to win another pitcher of the week. After a complete game shutout last week, no-hitter this week with 14 Ks. I don't see anyone matching that. That is amazing. Lost to Garrett Broussard. Bring up Dylan Baker. Florence trailing 3. Trying to stay in this one. First pitch missing downstairs to Baker. Baker 1 for 3 today. Pretty amazing by Foster. That was just last Friday against Florence. That was missing downstairs. Pitches again here Friday at home at EQT Park.
One of the real pluses the game has, they have a Spanish-speaking catcher. So there is no language barrier right now between Ortiz.
2-0 count to Baker. A little meeting on the mound. That's amazing. Also, just how about the Jackals, who entered that series against us, the above 500, get swept, and then have to go face Washington and get no hit. After what I'm sure was a long bus ride, even though it was, just 4 hours. But you had a 10-run lead, allowed Florence to come back and sweep you. I'm sure that wasn't pleasant. Our final game on our high score out-of-town scoreboard, Tri-City over the Boulders earlier today. 6-1 win. It's 2-0 to Baker in there for a strike. Ground ball left side. It's a fair ball all the way down into the corner off the Yalls bullpen. Running towards third is Broussard. And in with a double is Dylan Baker. 2 out. Double from Dylan Baker. Runners second and third and 2 away. Kyle Harbison coming up to the plate. Florence bring the tying run to the plate. Still a little bit of life. It's the first time they've had multiple runners aboard since the first inning.
Right where the coach was standing.
First pitch to Harbison, missing outside. Florence started with a walk of Richardson, but then it was a double play from Rushford. So all this was 2 outs, a walk and a double. Runners second and third, they trail 3. Here in the top of the 8th. Now we're missing downstairs, 2-0. Harbison, 1 for 3 today, singled back in the 4th, and he struck out the other 2 times. He's had some magic in him as well. Entering today, hitting .383. 2-0. Missing downstairs, 3-0. Florence at the top of the order. On deck, Jackson Tucker, 1 for 4 tonight.
There's a challenge system and a replay system.
3-0 by Ortiz.
3-0 in there for a strike. I think that was a stop sign the whole way from Harbison. 95 down the hard plate. Ortiz to stretch the 3-1. Missing low. 5-pitch walk to Harbison. That'll load the bases for Jackson Tucker. Last night's hero. Probably the opportunity here for Florence. I'd like to at least get one, you know. Make it maybe even easier in the 9th if you were going to come back, but why not get more than that? They've been handed a big opportunity here. In the 8th, all of this with 2 outs. First pitch to Tucker, fouls it away. He singled into left field his last time, or his first time up. Lead off the ball game. Since then, he's grounded out, struck out, and lined out to first.
Florence has runners at every base, down by 3 in the top of the 8th.
Ortiz set the 0-1 in there for a strike. Dotted up on the outer half. 96 miles per hour. Ortiz was back against the wall. Starting to fire in some strikes with some high velo at 96. What does he go to here? Back to the cheddar? Or fool him with an off speed?
See if Ortiz does. He comes set. 0-2 pitch.
0-2. Fouls it away and stays alive. It was 97. Middle.
Just getting a piece of the 97.
Stays alive and spoils it off.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Ortiz gets his sign. He comes set.
Kick the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss on the off speed. Florence, biggest opportunity tonight. Leave the bases loaded. They head to the bottom of the 8th. It's 8-5 Gateway when we return on the Frontier League Network, powered by HGM.
For Ortiz, hits him out of the jam. No runs, 1 hit, 3 left on for Florence. The strikeout is brought to you by Julie. Building, planting, or fixing anything outdoors, call Julie first at 811. Well, the Grizzlies go to the edge of the cliff. Ortiz pulls them back, and it's an 8-5 Gateway lead going to the bottom of the 8th. The Grizzlies Media Network and HCM. When he took a long time to get the sign, I kind of figured it was going to work. He needed to not throw a wild pitch. Assuming that Merchant would be awarded the win with 3 more defensive outs, that would be a hold by Ortiz.
Unless it's up to the official scorer's discretion, let's take Morgan's down. That's yes, sir.
Rory, what did I tell you?
I can't believe it. 14 Ks?
That's the Julio Ortiz experience.
Oh, you're talking about that one. Foster got the no-hitter.
Yeah, I know. I hate his ass now. We beat him in the playoffs, and I still hate him. Well, there's one thing we know about this Florence Falls ball club. Sit on it is sort of legal. Even though it's a 3-1
Bottom of the 8th, Max Whitesell back out for another inning of work. It's an 8-5 Grizzlies lead. Gavin Baldwin, Cole Brandon, and Davey Morgan, 7-8-9 against the Y'all's righty. Whitesell allowed a leadoff homer in the 7th to the first batter he faced. After that, locked in. Retired the next 3, including a strikeout of Bryson Horn. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, and a K for Whitesell. This is downstairs to Baldwin, who's 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. Let's continue with our Rip That Back segment. Got the brand new 2022 Top Series 2. Runs in there for a strike. Just came out, so it's the top 75th anniversary. Featuring Vlad Guerrero Jr., Paul Skeens, Sandy Koufax, and Willie Mays on the cover. 1-1. Sit down low. Yeah, not a big series. I wasn't a Series 1 fan. Let's see a Series 2. If it's any better. This is downstairs. Just a lot of empty inserts in Series 1, although we did see a number 99 pulled out of Caden Sexton's box yesterday. Pretty cool card. Let's see if we can find any luck here. 3-1. Ground ball up the middle. Pass to Dylan Baker for a leadoff single. Yeah. Bring up Cole Brand. So starting off with Lawrence Newbar. Again, another St. Louis Cardinals right here in Sauget, Illinois, right across from our hotel. Austin wins. Hunter Crawford. Austin Martin. Andres Jimenez. We got Manny Machado. Him in some news headlines recently. No one misses upstate. 1-0 count to the lefty Brandon, who's 0 for 3 today. Here's the 1-0. Inside all the way to the backstop. Baldwin off in a scoring position on a wild pitch. Florence open Whitesell can just keep this a 3-run game. I don't know if they'll waste any other pitcher when they aren't trailing in the 8th. Assuming they'll give as long a leash as possible to Max Whitesell to figure it out. But Zach Westcott will head out to the mound.
That'll give us a chance to tell you more about what else is happening around the Frontier League. So Gateway holds on to this league, and that score holds in Evansville. The Grizzlies will be back to 3 games ahead of each other. Mississippi Mud Monsters trailed early, 3-0, but they now have an 8-4 lead going into the top of the 8th against Joliet.
The Alls squandered an opportunity in their half of the 8th. Florence open. Gateway can squander a leadoff man in scoring position. Nobody out as well. Florence just got those 4 runs in the first and have looked quiet offensively ever since. It was a lone solo home run by Dylan Baker. To be fair, it is a home run here at Arsenal BG Ballpark. Usually just a fly out in other ballparks. But that's how you take advantage, and Florence has not done it. Got a team full of lefties and have not been able to just pull the ball against this Gateway pitching. Hands in there for a strike, 2-1. Our next pitcher is Rob Uray. Great season with the Blue Jays. Went over the Giants, hasn't been the same, especially with that injury last season. 2-1, ground ball right side, glove by right. Throw goes on the third, tag applied, and he's off the bag. It's in time. How about that? Hank Zeisler doesn't opt for the force out. He gets the lead runner. What a heads-up play from the captain on a fielder's choice. That's going to go 3-5. Not see that every day. Moves a runner over to first and Brandon now for Davey Morgan, 1-3. Heads up play from the captain. Keeps a runner 90 feet away. Not being 90 feet away. This is in there for a strike. Jorge Polanco is our next guy, and then Mitch Ferris. Our inserts are stars of the MLB Cal Rally and glove work. Derek Jeter on an insert there. Pretty cool one for Derek Jeter. 0-1. missing downstairs. Heaters fielding gems often came in critical postseason situations, like his flip from outside the first baseline to cut down a runner in the 2001 ALDS, or his jump throw from deep in the hole to get an out in 1998 ALCS. Jeter was clutch in every way imaginable. Runner takes off, throw those down to second. It's not going to be in time. Brandon with a stolen base. Also, really allowed Gateway to run all over them tonight. And 5 stolen bases for the Grizzlies.
Now runner in scoring position again for Gateway. This time with 1 out. Or Hill to come up with an up. Lights up, Pxp.
2-1. Fouled it away. Won 5 defensive awards, leading AL shortstops in fielding percentage in 2009 to 2010. How about that? Since the World Series year for the New York Yankees.
Back immediately after this series concludes. 2-2 Morgan. And White's
2-2. Skies are fat. We got one more back of the Series 2. Two. In and out of love, Ferguson. Starting off with the new Mets ace, Freddie Peralta. And that's one out. He got Freddie Peralta and just hasn't lived up to the billing of what they were hoping. Obviously, the Mets really haven't lived up to their billing as well. They struggled out the gate. Travis Phelps warming up for Florence. 2-2. Ground ball left side. On the forehand, spin throw from Broussard. Throw offline, goes away. That'll bring home a run for the Grizzlies. Probably a single with an error. Bring home that run.
Broussard, who's again a wizard at third base defensively. That was a really tough play, though, going to his left toward the outfield, and that is going to be.
How about number 2, Victor Castillo?
Single for Morgan and an error to bring home the run. 5-second error of the game for Florence. All is in for a strike. Top of the order now, Victor Castillo. Eager, the next card we get. Alan Thomas. This is outside. Nick Lofton.
That's a really tough play.
Earl Gorman. We're all over the Cardinals today. Xavier Edwards. Talented shortstop for Miami. Baltimore Orioles team card. Here's another. Matt acquired in the offseason. Luis Robert Jr. New Bob. Big swing and miss there. Jason Dominguez. And we do have a sunburst card. It's Cade Horton. Not numbered or anything. Does look like a orange insert there. Series 2. 1-2 pitch. Fastball. This is outside. It's the Topps All-Star rookie in Cade Horton. Got to broadcast him when he was with the Tennessee Smokies. He came over and that's how he won the Southern League Championship, getting a guy like Cade Horton at the top of the rotation. Although he was on a limited pitch count, he was just dominant. He led 4 innings of Horton. He just dice up everyone, just like Whitesell there, strike out top of the zone. Takes up his second K. And Victor Castillo is screaming. Yelling bad. That ball was in the strike zone. It did not get tossed.
It was there.
Number 3, Sawyer Smith.
Not even like just touching the zone, like heavily 75% of the ball in the zone. First pitch to Sawyer Smith is fouled away. Then our last card is a Titans of the game. Cam Schlittler and everything he's doing for the Yankees right now. Pretty amazing stuff from the second-year pro.
0-1.
0-2. Schwickler's been a tough out, 2 for 3 line. Reached on it. Harley got hit by pitch as well. Weeks are with them. Nothing going there. I was rocking the hot touch. I couldn't find anything this morning on the top stroke box. Swinging a miss, top of the zone, into the glove of Kyle Harbison. Back-to-back Ks from Whitetail. The run comes across. 9-5 Gateway. Under return on the Frontier League Network, powered by HTN Florence. One last chance.
It does count on the scoreboard, though. 2 hits for Gateway, they lead 1. We go to the top of the 9th. Last hits 2 up for Florence, down by 4. The Grizzlies Media Network and HTN.
That's what we're gonna do. What do you do when you're not for the Ralphs? I would just, yeah, I would. This was a fair kind of night. Rory, you doing alright?
I'm just doing terrible, man. What's trash can?
There's one right outside there. How are you? Oh, welcome to Sajay.
I'm doing good.
Hey Grizzly fans, we've got 2 more rapid winners on the video board. If you got those winning ticket numbers, make sure you stop by the Madison County board table to pick up that winning. And that is the Madison County Fallen Officers Memorial Fund table for all that information.
Was it like just barely?
He's pretty good.
It was.
You know, you're pretty good at that PA thing. People are wrong about
It
you.
was cool.
Yeah, they're wrong about it. Now pitching for your Grizzlies. Number 8,
Ty goes
Matt
today's
Hickey.
starter, the former Y'all brings us back
Hickey.
from break as we go to the
This pitching change brought to you by Husky Bus Service.
9 to 5 on the Y'all.
Looking to travel and comfort. Husky Bus Service is the way to go. Visit huskybus.com for more
Better right
information.
hander making his team league 11th appearance. He has 1 win, 1 loss, 2 saves, and the ERA of 2.38.
You got Tyler
9
up.
strikeouts, 1 walk, and 11 in the 3rd innings. 3 earned runs this year. And he'll be facing 3 lefties. Shady Feld, Zeisler, and Bobo. The big guns, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Back here in the top of the 9th, Florence trailing 9-5. 3 outs to play with. They're tougher nights offensively. Struggles on the road continue. Something Florence is going to learn just how good they are on the road quickly. 12 games is just the start. A 12-game road trip for Florence. So move them to 4-9 on the season on the road. Their home splits are far better. The Hoops hang out pitching change, Matt Hickey, and for Julio Ortiz. 3 lefties, Shane Felt, Zeisler, Bobo. Set to face him. Zeisler shows bunt, goes all the way around.
Bunting down the 4 in the top of the 9th.
0-2 again. Ortiz goes just an inning, picks up 3 walks, 1 strikeout at the end of the inning. 1 hit, no runs, strand of the bases loaded. 0-2. Swing inside. 92 miles per hour. Hickey. Grizzlies' appearances this season, one of their better arms. 11-3rd innings pitch, that one misses downstairs. Hitters just 184 against him. Just 2.38 ERA. Florence has got to him the year's best. 2-2. Ground ball, high hopper, first base side. Gloved on the backhand from Horn. Covering at first is Hickey. Round number 1. E1 on the put-away. Florence down to their final 2 outs. It'll be Isaac Milburn tomorrow for Florence against Ben Gregory. Just taking an early look at that. And Gregory issue for the Grizzlies. Gregory, just 1 appearance, 1 start, 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 5 walks and a strikeout. 3 ERA. Florence on the other side. Is Isaac Milburn trying to find his footing on the sheet, swing and a miss. To Hank Zeisler. That's the count. Milburn. 6 starts. 1-3 record. 26 innings pitched. 6.23 ERA. EO2. Should be an interesting one. We came into this one saying you got to win the West to start. Well, he did end up going 6 innings. It will draw the loss if Florence is unable to come back. Down to their final 2 outs. The win would go to Bertram. Easily pitched his best this season. 1-2. Off the leg. Not a safe situation for Hick. So walking around gingerly, takes a swing, just like, stay in here. Never going to hit one off the leg. It's like the Grizzlies down in the left field line have their own fan base doing the tarps off challenge. Oh, you challenge. Just take your shirt off and wave it around. Something that's been happening in Major League Baseball games. Something I certainly wouldn't have never partaken in. Just an odd thing to do. 2-2. Swing and miss. Top of the zone. Zeisler down on strikes. He's down to their final out. Brendan Bobo. 0 for 3 line with a walk. Struck out twice today. Hasn't looked his best. See if Bobo can do anything here. First pitch. Down low. Skied high, out towards left field, should do. Shortstop Smith, back pedaling, makes the grab, the 1-2-3 frame for Hickey, closes out the Y'all 9-5. Grizzlies win. Florence falls, it's team 13, 5 games over 500. Grizzlies 18. Straight record. 2 different bounces in the Grizzlies first place, third place in their division. Save got for Florence. Did not see that offense come through. And Evan Webster was out just a little bit. Still ended up not decent, but it went 6. And he bounced back. It was not a lot of stuff late in the ball. It was all early. 8 hits, 7 runs, 3 walks, 7 Ks. He looked solid after the 4th inning. And, he looked solid after actually the 1st inning. And that 2nd inning obviously got that RBI hit by pitch that really started to spin things out of proportion there. It was a grand slam homer as well. Florence let up a Little League home run. Just not a clean day offensively. They only counted for 2 RBIs, 2 errors, but he could have been 3 or 4 in this ball game that just weren't counted. And the long ball here, I mean, you got to be able to defend against home runs at a hitter-friendly ballpark. Dale Thomas, 2 home runs. He ended up with 6 RBIs on the night. Again, you're not able to win every ball game. Florence has snuck away on some games that they've ended up winning. So you're not going to hang your head on it. You'll come back out tomorrow. Isaac Milburn on the mound for the Y'alls. It'll be Ben Gregory, the right-handed pitcher, for Gateway. They move both to 18 and 13. 32 under 2 games season. Florence still in a good spot. Just a tough loss. We'll see. Hopefully, Isaac Milburn can give us something better than what we've seen from him recently and be a huge boost for a Florence pitching staff that has not seen much. And again, in a game where you only have to use one reliever, you feel pretty good as Florence not able to do it offensively. That'll be another 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central start. Again, Florence will play on Sunday night. They draw terrible scheduling by the Grizzlies here, who are gonna play on Sunday night, 5:30. We'll have a red-eye bus back to Florence. They won't get back home 3, 4 a.m. It will be a tough one to swallow. But so it will be 7:30 Eastern, and it's actually 5:30 or 6:30 Eastern on Sundays. A couple more night games coming up for the Y'alls, just so you guys can schedule around it if you're planning to tune in. Either way, I appreciate you guys tuning in, whether it's on Home Team Network or the Florence Y'alls audio stream, Florence Y'alls Radio Network on our YouTube channel. You guys are awesome, and I'm glad I was able to share some Florence Y'alls baseball with you, just not the Y'alls night tonight. A 9-5 loss to the Grizzlies. We'll do it again tomorrow, 7:30 start, 6:30 Central. If you are here by chance, Sauget, Illinois. That'll do it for us on the broadcast. Saying so long, Arsenal BG Ballpark. Until next time, y'all.